Well, oh. Stay. Did you wake up? Oh, it's me. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Great, I got a mouthful of road and you're out on a date. All right. Wherever you are, I'm warning you. I've got a hydrangea, not afraid to use it. Okay. Oh, come on, Raj. Elliot, is there any help? I need you. Come quick.
Sorry it took so long, hon, but I had to find my matching slipper.
What? It's an ensemble. There was a mouse in here. I am lying here sleeping, and it ran across my face. Oh, God, my mouth was open. Do you think I could catch something?
Maybe, but you're better off using a trap.
I just didn't think I had mice. You know, sure, I've heard other people in the building complain. I just thought I was one of the lucky ones.
How long has this been in here?
Are you listening to a word I'm saying?
I'm sorry, hon, but you know how I am when I've been woken up in the middle of the night. I either need food or really good sex. Your call.
Why don't I heat that up for you?
What is all this panic over one little mouse? I thought you were a tough New Yorker.
Oh, I am a tough New Yorker, all right? I can handle flashers, being robbed at gunpoint, Steinbrenner. Just have this thing about mice, that's all. I think it's a combination fur and pointy ears, really tiny feet. That's the same reason I broke up with that Tim Carruthers guy.
Hey!
What? We always share.
I know, but you just had a mouse in your mouth. Can you believe Dionne Warwick got involved with this psychic thing? She must have blown out her pipes.
I could really use some help here.
Here, boy.
Hey! What are you doing?
Elliot, I have a mouse problem.
A mouse? You woke me up in the middle of the night, screamed Elliot help into my phone, let me run 5 blocks for a cab in the drizzle, in my pajamas.
Elliot, I know, I'm sorry. Oh, but you should have seen him. He had fur and teeth and extremely long tail. A gun. Oh, good.
Hey, I was on my way home from a date and I saw your light on. What is this, some sort of weird pajama party?
Annie saw a mouse.
Oh, no, there are no mice in New York City. The rats ate them all.
No, this is not a rat. This was definitely a mouse. It was small. Not too small. Do you think you can catch it?
Sure. What's your preference? Glue or steel spring action traps? Steel's messy, especially if the crossbar catches him on the skull. Of course, the purest is always the more traditional poison.
Roger Carlucci, rodent hitman.
Look, all those methods just sound really final, you know? I mean, can't you just catch it alive?
And do what with it?
I don't know, you take him someplace. Upstate, where he can live out his days in the country.
Sure. Why shouldn't a rat have a better life than me? Okay, Annie, I'll see what I can do.
This is fun, all of us here in the middle of the night. Anybody want to play a game?
Ordinarily, when I'm with 2 women in their pajamas, the games have already begun.
I had in mind something that we could all enjoy. Like Truth or Dare?
What's truth or dare?
It is simply fab. If you choose truth, then you have to answer a personal question. If you choose dare, then you know you have to do something, like a stunt.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Can I go first?
Oh, Elliot, why don't you wait a turn or two, see how the game is played?
No, that's okay. I'll pick. Dare.
What would be a really good dare for Elliot?
I should warn you, if you're going to dare me to do something like stand on my head or do a backflip, I was co-captain of my high school gymnastics team.
I know. You have to walk through the bar tomorrow night at Rex wearing nothing but your underwear.
What?
Yes, and not boxers, but one of those skimpy Speedo things.
There you go.
And you have to order a beer.
Are you insane? I'm not doing that.
I tried to get you to wait.
We'll try a little harder next time, huh, Annie? Try something like, oh, Elliot, this is a game where we humiliate our best friends by making them do embarrassing, despicable things they'll regret for the rest of their lives. Try something like that.
Okay.
Elliot, relax. Roger, your turn.
Truth. Forget it. You couldn't tell the truth if you wanted to. Remember the last time we all played cards? I asked if you had any eights. You said go fish. You had eights, my friend. Oh, you had eights.
Sorry, Cheetah Boy. Truth option doesn't apply to you. You have to pick the dare. So, what do we think is Roger's biggest fear? Commitment? Intimacy?
The words, I'm late.
Oh, no. I got it. Roger has to get a massage
Fine. I'll get a massage.
by a man.
Oh, Annie, what are you doing here?
Raj, I know you. You have a hard time with the idea of men touching men, especially when one of them is you. Now, I don't want to say it's homophobic.
Whoa, wait a minute. I am not homophobic, okay? Whatever people want to do behind their own doors is their own business, even if they choose to pass up the warm and biting, succulent flesh of a woman for, you know.
You can't even say it.
Oh, I can too, okay? You guys are wrong about this. I have oodles of gay friends.
Why don't we move on to Annie? It's truth.
Oh, truth. Come on, Annie. You always pick truth. You know why? It's because you never have anything embarrassing to admit. I mean, you go in a confession, it's like Superman in the phone booth. You're in, you're out.
Hey, can I ask Annie your question?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. You ask me my
Wait,
question.
Elliot, come on. You're going to waste it.
I'll ask a tough one. I promise. Annie, have you ever dreamed or fantasized about doing it with anyone in this room?
Whoa, Elliot. Hey.
Yes, I have.
Whoa! And who was it?
No. I answered the question with a yes. You should have stated up front it was a two-parter.
It wasn't a two-parter. I paused for dramatic effect.
No way, no how. Moving on.
Okay, well, if you won't tell us, dollface, then out of default, you will have to perform a dare.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's not fair. Oh, okay, fine. You want to cheat? You go ahead, you cheat. Yeah, you give me a dare. I dare you to dare me.
You have to ask a guy out on a date. He has to be single, not Roger. It has to be in person, not over the phone, and it has to be done by noon, Saturday.
Come on, Dee Dee, big deal asking a guy out on a date.
Oh, it is a big deal. She's never done it. And he's afraid of rejection.
That is not why I have never done it. I just happen to think that the guy should ask the girl out.
Oh.
Along with pulling out chairs, opening car doors. It's the way I was raised. I see nothing wrong with it.
Oh, my opinion, it's much better if the girl asks.
Why's that?
She pays.
Hey, you know, Gail asked me out on my first date, and I still paid.
Elliot, pick a side, man.
Okay, my turn. I choose dare.
Oh, it's Dee Dee's turn. And revenge is so sweet. Let's see. You, my friend, are obsessed with aging, losing your looks.
I am not. So I like looking presentable. That doesn't mean I'm obsessed with my looks. Am I?
Dee Dee, let me put it this way. We could never shack up together because there wouldn't be enough mirrors in the joint for the two of us.
Your dare is to take aging to the ultimate stage. Death.
Oh, I have to kill myself to stay in the game?
Worse, you have to go to a funeral.
Yeah. And you have to take a picture to prove you were there. I'm getting into this.
I can't look at a Dead body.
Terrified of death. See?
No, I'm not terrified. I just don't like the idea of somebody else doing my makeup. Plus, I like being 28 years old and having guys shout out sexually challenging things to me. I mean, how often does that happen to an old lady with a walker?
Now that I don't drink anymore, hardly ever. Yes, I'm interested in a massage, but I'm looking for a masseur who's Italian, knows Ernie Banks' lifetime batting average, and wouldn't know a daisy from a gladiola if it bit him in the ass. And he has to use words like ass. Oh, this isn't a college prank. Hello? Thought I went to college. Oh, having a little get-to-know-you problem with your bikini briefs, Elliot?
I don't know how anybody gets used to wearing these things. Because I feel like I'm squeezed into a pair of Gail's French cut panties. Not that I would know what that feels like.
Well, don't look now, Annie, but Mr. J. Crew keeps looking over here. You know, hiking boots in the city. I never got that. Go ask him out, Annie.
I have to think about it.
You better think fast. Looks like he's leaving.
Probably hiking out the hell a cab.
Give me something to break the ice.
Okay. Go ask if you can borrow his ketchup.
Is ketchup? That's the best you can come up with, is ketchup?
Jeez, she asks for advice and questions the master.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi. I was wondering if, I could borrow your ketchup. Or your salt. My ketchup and salt don't seem to be working properly.
No problem. How you fixed for peppers, artificial sweeteners?
They're fine. That's good. Yeah. That's the ketchup and the salt.
Yeah.
Oh, bottled in Pittsburgh. It's a nice city. The Steel City. Well, thanks. Nice boots. I think I'm a total idiot. I knew what I wanted to say. I just couldn't get the words out.
Dee Dee was right. You're afraid of rejection.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, enough of your problems. We gotta get this thing over with before it kills me. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. I'm dropping trow.
Congratulate me. Dare completed. And here's the picture to prove it.
Oh, he looks terrible.
Yeah, Charlie Colarusso, 82 years old and hit by a train. Can you believe it with the color in those cheeks?
I am very impressed.
What kind of coffin is old Charlie here lying in, Dee Dee?
Oh, I don't know. Pine?
Yeah, pine. Painted green. Like a park bench. Look, there's even a squirrel behind him in the background. Come on, Dee Dee.
All right. I couldn't do it, okay?
I can't believe he would stoop so low.
Actually, that's where I started. Damn squirrel!
What can I get you? A roll of quarters?
I'd like a beer, please.
Domestic or imported?
Domestic. Thank you very much.
Bottle or tap?
Bottle. Bottle of domestic beer, please, right? Bottle of...
Regular?
Hey.
Hey. You're Italian?
Northern Italy, half on my mother's side.
Oh.
Okay, buddy. Up on the table.
You catch the Knicks last night?
I was there. Never fails. Whenever I drag my ass all the way down to the garden, they always come up a bucket short. You like basketball?
Love it.
Really? Yeah. You know, that surprises me. I mean, I know a lot of you guys like baseball, and even football. But that's mostly because of the tight uniforms, right?
What are you talking about? What do you mean, you guys?
You know it.
Well, hold it, man, hold it. Are you trying to tell me you think I'm gay?
Oh, I get it. You haven't come out yet.
What?
Can I give you a little tip if you want to keep it a secret? Next time you book a massage, don't be so picky about the type of guy you want. Especially asking for a big, hairy one who knows the words to show tunes.
No, wait a minute, man. I asked for someone who didn't know the words, okay? And look, I am not gay.
You got the verbal part down solid. But you gotta work on the image. For example, you can't be wearing stuff like that out in public.
That's Armani.
Or screaming out the names of designers.
Listen, girlfriends, all right? Lots of girlfriends, satisfied girlfriends.
Yeah, everyone's a girlfriend. You guys, you got a language all your own. He's that are she's, and get off my dress, Mary. All that. Look, I hope I've been of some help.
Oh, listen, Jack, I'm telling you something, okay? I'm not...
Clang, 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 went the trolley. Ring, 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 went the bell.
Dee, please. I'm running out of time and I haven't asked anyone out yet. Would you just go look death in the face so we can get out of here?
You know, this is not much of a turnout. I mean, I'd be really bummed if I was... What is her name again?
Oh, Dee. No, it's disrespectful. Sonia. Her name is Sonia Littlefield.
Oh, yeah, and opening a newspaper at a funeral is bad form.
Oh, God, you're right. I'm flirting at a funeral. Do you see what this dare has reduced me to? Would you just go look at Sonia before I start hitting on the embalmer?
Oh, I'm scum.
How dead is she? She's smiling.
Honey, if you knew how Sonia went out, you'd understand why. What a firecracker.
Were you her husband?
No, not me. But Sonia buried 4 of them. I was her boyfriend. Well, one of them.
Really? A lady that old got so much action?
Hi. Sad, huh?
Oh, yeah. Poor Sonia.
My name's Rick.
I'm Annie.
Bye, Sonia. There'll never be another girl like you.
Well, at least not for another 40 years.
Annie, I hope you don't think this is horrible of me, being where we are and all. But you have the most beautiful smile. Your teeth twinkle like little porcelain stars.
It's a curse.
Look, Rick, I have to ask you something. I really have to ask you something.
Annie, whatever it is, say it.
Rick, would you go...
Oh, here, let me look.
Ow, it hurts. Do you think something might be broken?
Oh, that would be a shame. Fingers as lovely as these. They're like little ivory Tootsie Rolls.
Miss O'Donnell, I think it's real cute the way you don't want to hurt the furry little bastard.
I just don't see why you have to use traps and gases when I have given you a perfectly good alternative method.
Pantyhose with a hunk of cheese and a toe? And you think he's going to crawl into the crotch of these just because you want him to?
It's been known to happen.
So let's review the landscape here, shall we, Dee Dee? If a certain person only has 3 minutes to complete a dare and that certain person doesn't do it, what happens to that certain person?
Well, I'd have to check the bylaws, Bob. But I'd say that certain person has to tell us who she fantasized about.
You guys would do that to me?
Come on, how about we cut Annie a little slack here and bend the rules a little? We all know who it was anyway, right? By the way, Annie, I apologize if in the next night in your dreams I didn't call, okay?
I don't want to let her off.
Me either. Make her fry.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the chivalry, Raj. I appreciate it. But they're right. Here it is. Did I say anything?
Hon, if you really don't want to tell us, there is one alternative.
Rat man.
38 seconds. Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, excuse me. You have a name, don't you? No, that's okay. Don't tell me.
Roy.
Thanks. Listen, Roy.
God, I wish I had my camera.
Roy, would you like to...
Hey, Roy, you gotta move the truck. You blocked in the roach guy.
You. Would you like to go out on a date with me?
Sure, as long as it's not on a school night.
Time.
Just under the wire.
Oh. So, that was asking a guy out, huh? Yeah, a piece of cake.
Bless This House home video number 5, backstage.
Show you guys the set.
This is Marty.
Don't chew, the camera's on you.
How you doing, girls? Everything cool, man?
This is the living room. This is my chair. That's my name.
Follow us. Come on, move.
Give me back my camera. I'm done with you.
Bless This House, Wednesday.
Can I keep this?